Cheers YouTube, how you going? Here's what's going down in today's YouTube upload. We're gonna try something a little bit different. And today's video is, wait for it, a reaction video.
You suck, you jackass.
Now before you unsubscribe in a fit of rage, let me explain a little bit about why I'm making this content series. For starters, I like finding new content. It's 2020. I like being on YouTube. There are so many awesome content creators out there. There's so much cool content that is to be discovered that I'm spending time trying to track it down. Second, there are people out there that want feedback on their content. So today we're gonna look at a Valorant montage or frag video, whatever you wanna call it. I came across this actually on Reddit. This dude posted saying, hey, I made this frag video, I made this montage, give me some feedback on it. So as far as I'm concerned, it's open season. Let's take a look at it. And listen, I'm not here to disparage anybody's content. I'm not out here to make fun of it. I'm not out here to tell someone, hey, you suck, quit, hang it up. We're gonna give constructive feedback in a professional way, because that's how I roll. Point out the good stuff, point out stuff that could be improved. Now listen, if you're enjoying the content, be sure to like this video. If you are enjoying the content, be sure to subscribe to the channel. Don't worry, the Destiny 2 content is not going anywhere. All right, we've got plenty of that stuff lined up, especially with Beyond Light dropping, so don't freak out. All right, I've chatted enough. Let's dive in to today's video. Okay, so I've got the video called up, but before we dive into that, let's do a little bit of recon. Let's do a little bit of background on the context of the video and the person who posted it. So I came across this on Reddit a couple of days ago. Looks like it was posted last week at some point. And this guy basically says, you know, I'm a Twitch streamer. I took a break for about a year. I'm back in the game. I made this montage. I made this frag movie. I want feedback. All right, and he kind of gives a little bit of background here as to who the target audience is gamers. And man, I mean, he made a Valorant video, which, you know, look, making a Valorant video in this day and age, it's tough to garner attention. It really is. It's such a saturated game right now. But you know what? It's all good. You know, if it's good, it'll stand up. So we're not going to prejudge going into that. Then he posts the link. All right. Flip over to this YouTube page. I'm probably going to butcher this name. I want to say Kabbalam. I don't know. You know, I think it's Latin, actually. Here's his description on YouTube. You know, I'm 19 years old. I'm a Scottish physics student. All right, he plays a number of different games, most commonly Valorant. That will change as new games come out. You know, and that's the thing. If you're a small content creator, which, you know, 135 subs, you know, in the grand scheme of things, that's a small content creator. I mean, it's tough, especially trying to get noticed in a game that has a lot of content out there like Valorant. All right, and so some of that stuff, 135 subs. Let's take a look at his other videos. Okay, so we've got Valorant. This is the one that we're going to look at. And then he did a bunch of CSGO videos over the last couple of years. But it looks like he took some time off and is back in the game, which he mentioned. And so I'm posting on Reddit, he almost got 1,000 views on this thing after about a week. So, you know, doing a little bit of network, a little online promotion has worked for him. All right, let's go to the video. We're going to stop. We're going to start. It's about 4 minutes long here. Let's fire this puppy up. Bump up the volume. Now, hopefully we don't get copyright shot at with respect to this song. We'll see what happens. All right, so that intro was, this is an intro you'll see on a lot of these kind of montages, right? You've got kind of this leading in, going through the maps. I've played Valorant. I'm not super familiar with how much flexibility you have to really get inside the maps and get footage. So he's got some kind of like dark filter, maybe something on here. It's a little bit dark. The music's building up. I don't know this song intimately, so let's see how he comes in again. All right, so time that headshot with that when that bass hits, so that's kind of a cool edit. So right away, my first vibe here is I don't think this is going to be an overly edited montage. I think it's more likely going to be in the vein of what I would consider a frag video, which is not a ton of flashy editing. You got a couple of songs. You're going to try to sync that up to the gameplay a bit, but it's not going to be over the top. transitions, not going to be over the top, different types of camera perspectives and stuff like that. I mean, what it looks like what he's done here is taken footage from a stream or something like that, because he's a streamer on Twitch, and has compiled them into, you know, a highlight reel basically. All right, let's keep rolling. Oh, that was dirty. Yeah, so I'm not getting montage vibe off of this. I'm getting, oh, there was a no scope, nice. So I'm getting a much more kind of Frag movie-esque type of vibe. Simple, here's my skill set, here's what I do well, here's some cool plays that I made. Alright, so this clip is already going on a little bit too long for my liking here, but I'm going to explain in a second why I think he actually has to kind of do something like this. So, with a lot of faster paced games, and Valorant is a tactical team-based shooter, it can play very slow, especially compared to a game like Call of Duty, a game like, I don't know, maybe like an Overwatch, like a Destiny, like a Halo, where the action is kind of, you know, it seems to be much more fast paced. There's a lot more happening, right? In a game like this, sort of the tension and the release, I think, happens from setting the stage up. He's setting here that he's like in a one versus type of situation. You know, the bomb has been planted. All of that is kind of driving towards the overall context of what he's showing. But if you're not super familiar with the game, it kind of does look a little bit like, why am I watching this? Why am I not just cutting to headshot, 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 no scope, you know, sort of thing. So that, I think, might just be a product of the game that he selected to make a video about. You know, the fake diffuse. So that's like a smart play in Valorant. But it doesn't look super flashy after 15 or 20 seconds. So I thought at the beginning he was going to try to do a tighter job of syncing up visuals with the music. That doesn't seem to have happened as consistently. All right, if you think back to that first edit he made, it was the intro, the music's building, that bass came in, and it coincided with him hitting a headshot. Since then, I've gotten, I don't want to, haphazard's not the right word, but more of a, just hear the clips, the music's set to it, you know, it kind of is what it is. Not super tight editing in terms of, you know, musical hits coinciding with events in the game, which is a stylistic thing, but I think we've become used to in the last however many years of kind of seeing montages and edits really tying those very closely together. But, you know, hey, listen, you do your thing. That was a different clip, double headshot there, nice. Oh, there you go, a little three-piece. Nice shot, nice shot. The reality is that a game like this, a montage, is just going to present differently than some of the faster-paced Twitch-type shooters, like a Call of Duty, or the other games that I mentioned earlier. They're just faster-paced. This is much more tactical, you know, quick TTK. All right, what do we got here? Music's fading out. Now we're getting some in-game audio. Okay, I'm not sure what just happened there. So we took like an interlude portion of the song and decided to insert what I'm guessing was supposed to be like funny stuff, which I think can work, but it does seem a little bit out of place, right? We've gone from, you know, tight play to tight play to tight play, and now you kind of get this spot in the middle where you're like, what exactly am I watching? Why is this here? It kind of doesn't fit with the overall theme of the video, which I think there's a time and place for that stuff. You can make a whole video just about like, hey, here's some funny moments from my game. Here, I think it depends on what type of objective you have for the video. If it is to showcase your skill set, if it's to demonstrate how good you are at the game, then I guess I would say, you know, kind of stick to that and don't put any fluff there. That almost feels like I had a break in a song, I had time to kill, and so I just stuck something that I thought was kind of funny in there. I would make a tighter edit. Edit the song if you have to, the audio file that you get your hands on. Cut that down. I understand in a longer video maybe wanting to give an audience a chance to breathe, but in this particular case, we're only at a 4.5 minute video here. I'd rather be just, you know, constantly under cool play, cool play, cool play, cool play, cool play for 4.5 minutes. And if you start stretching to 7, 8, 9, 10 minute type of video, then you can say, okay, I got to ease off the gas here because no one wants to go full tilt for 10 minutes. That's my personal opinion. And that Omen, just let him have that. Ooh, nice shot there, nice shot. Oh, look, this guy obviously is a decent player. How he stacks up in the grand scheme of things, I don't know, but if I was just a lay person coming to this to watch, I'd say, all right, this guy, he hits shots. All right, so just a quick comment here because we're almost done with the video. This part of the song where it's kind of building, if I were doing editing, again, this is just a personal style thing. You can feel the energy of the song building. It's obviously going to climax. It's reaching the end, and the pace of the song has picked up. Now, maybe the actual tempo of the song hasn't changed, but there are elements there that kind of give you the sense of urgency. I would have started editing in, you know, headshot, 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 headshot here. Like, you know, here it is. This is the, you know, the crescendo of the video of the song, and here I'm going to throw all of my, you know, just, you know, quick hitting. That's a 6-shot type of clips here. Whereas what he's done is kind of just left the overall pace of the video pretty constant, even though the music pace has changed a little bit. All right, so on balance, what do we think? Oh, the video started a little bit slow with that kind of, you know, musical build up, kind of slow intro there. The reality is that on YouTube in 2020, if you don't hit people over the head in the first few seconds, there's a good chance they're going to click off. So keep that in mind. The second thing I would say is, I think this guy's a fine player. He was better than me, frankly. So how good is he in the grand scheme of things? I don't know. I really can't say that. What I would say is that front load some of your top clips. Like your best clips have to be up front, because if I'm clicking on this video and I see the first few clips and they're not the best you have to offer, they really should make me want to continue to watch. They basically treat it as sell me on watching the next clip with every clip that I see. Clip A should sell me on watching clip B. B should sell me on C, to keep people interested, keep people engaged. Although the music selection was, okay, it's the best, you know, for a montage or a Frag movie, you know, it didn't really do anything for me. Other people might like it. I would say tighten up the editing in terms of visuals matching the audio, both sort of in the overall feeling. You know, we talked about the crescendo at the end and also the individual pieces of, you know, have that headshot hit on the base more than not. You know, you kind of gave it to us at the beginning, and then it trailed off, and then it stopped kind of being, you know, a cohesive piece. What I suspect a lot of people will jump on is the fact that there's not a lot of flash to this one. You know, I made a simple suggestion of just tightening up the audio in the video. Other people are going to say that you need crazy transitions and, color changes and perspective changes, I personally am perfectly happy to watch a solid video that just is like, yo, this is what I do. Because at the end of the day, I play Valorant. I'm not a video editor. And those videos, I think, have just as much merit as someone who is saying, hey, I've got these cool clips and I also do this crazy editing stuff. So overall, dude, nice job. Props for putting yourself out there. That is not easy. Props for being open to feedback. That's even harder, I think, in a lot of cases. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, like it. If you're enjoying the content, subscribe to the channel. Thanks to everyone that supported the channel. Go tell like 999,700 of your closest friends so we can hit 1 million subs. All right, I'll see you next time. Peace.